Arizona hidden places you won't believe exist. Imagine standing in the middle of the desert, miles away from civilization, when you stumble upon something so unexpected, so breathtaking, that it almost doesn't feel real. Arizona is known for its deserts, cacti, and the iconic Grand Canyon. But hidden within this vast landscape are secret spots you wouldn't believe exist. From alien-looking rock formations to mysterious ancient sites, Arizona holds some of the most incredible places you'll never find in a typical guidebook. Today, we're taking you on a journey to discover some of Arizona's most hidden gems, places that even some locals don't know about. So if you're someone who thrives on adventure, who loves uncovering secrets of the world, or if you're just a lover of all things weird and wonderful, keep watching. You won't believe these places are real. The wave. The wave in Arizona is the stuff of legends, literally. This jaw-dropping, otherworldly rock formation is tucked away in the Period Canyon Vermilion Cliffs wilderness, and it looks like something straight out of a science fiction movie. Picture undulating sandstone that seems to ripple and curl, creating a wave-like appearance. It's hard to believe this kind of beauty exists on Earth, yet there it is. The formation is made of Navajo sandstone, which has been shaped by millions of years of wind and water. But don't get too excited yet. Getting to the wave isn't easy. It's a limited access area, and only 20 people are allowed to visit each day, so securing a permit is incredibly competitive, and many hikers have to enter a lottery just to get the chance to see it up close. While the hike itself isn't overly difficult, it can be treacherous in extreme heat, and the terrain is rough. But when you're standing in front of the wave, all of that is worth it. Trust me, it's like nothing you've ever seen before. Antelope Canyon. If you've ever seen a picture of a narrow canyon bathed in light beams, chances are it was Antelope Canyon. This stunning slot canyon near Page, Arizona, looks like it's been painted by the hands of gods. The canyon's walls are carved by flash floods over thousands of years, creating twisting, narrow passageways with walls so smooth they look almost man-made. The way light filters through the narrow openings above creates beams of light that seem to be straight from a dream. Antelope Canyon has become a photographer's paradise and a must-visit for anyone who loves jaw-dropping natural beauty. However, there's a catch. Since it's a popular destination, Antelope Canyon can get crowded, and it's also only accessible through a guided tour due to safety reasons. The tours can be a bit pricey, and depending on the season, it's easy to find yourself in the middle of a tourist rush. But don't let that stop you from visiting. It's one of those places that should be experienced at least once in a lifetime. The beauty here is truly unreal. Caverns of Sonora. The Caverns of Sonora is one of the best-kept secrets in Arizona. Located in the heart of the Texas Canyon area, this underground wonder is packed with some of the most impressive formations you'll ever see. From stalactites and stalagmites to balictites, twisty, needle-like formations that defy gravity. This cave is a geological masterpiece. Unlike many other caves, the Caverns of Sonora are still actively forming, meaning new formations are constantly being added. The cave tours are guided and educational, providing insights into the unique geology and history of the area. While the caverns themselves are stunning, they're not for the faint of heart. The pathways are narrow, and the terrain can be slippery, so visitors need to be cautious and wear proper footwear. However, for those willing to brave the winding tunnels, the breathtaking beauty of the Caverns of Sonora makes the journey worthwhile. Havasu Falls. Nestled in the Grand Canyon, Havasu Falls is a hidden paradise that seems too beautiful to be real. The stunning turquoise water, cascading over red sandstone cliffs, creates one of the most picturesque waterfalls you'll ever encounter. Located on Havasupai tribal lands, Havasu Falls is an iconic destination for hikers and adventurers who are looking for a slice of paradise. The hike to the falls is intense, about 10 miles one way, which can be physically demanding, especially in Arizona's scorching heat. Once you arrive, however, the sight of the falls is absolutely worth the effort. The water's vibrant color comes from the high mineral content, and the surrounding scenery is equally stunning, with red rocks contrasting against the lush green foliage. One thing to note, because Havasu Falls is on tribal land, permits are required, and they can sell out quickly, so be sure to plan months in advance. If you're lucky enough to secure a spot, you'll be rewarded with one of the most beautiful and tranquil places on Earth. Tonto Natural Bridge State Park. The Tonto Natural Bridge, located near Payson, Arizona, is one of the largest natural travertine bridges in the world. The massive arch spans 400 feet across the Pine Creek Canyon and rises 183 feet above the creek below. It's hard to comprehend the scale of this geological wonder until you see it in person. The bridge itself is formed from travertine, a type of limestone that is created from mineral-rich waters. Visitors can take a short hike through the park to get up close to the bridge and even venture beneath it, where they can feel the cool mist rising from the creek below. Although it's a popular spot, it doesn't have the same level of attention as other Arizona landmarks, which means you can often enjoy the park without the crowds. The area also offers various trails and scenic views, making it a great spot for photography and nature lovers. Just be prepared for steep stairs and narrow pathways, as the terrain can be challenging for some. Desert View Watchtower. The Desert View Watchtower is one of those places that feels like a hidden gem, though it's technically part of the Grand Canyon National Park. Sitting on the eastern edge of the Grand Canyon, the Watchtower offers an incredible panoramic view of the canyon below, as well as the surrounding desert landscape. It was designed by architect Mary Coulter in the 1930s and was inspired by ancient Native American structures, which gives it a unique historical feel. While many visitors flock to the more popular viewpoints in the park, Desert View is often quieter, offering a more serene experience. Inside the tower, you'll find murals and exhibits detailing the history of the Grand Canyon and its cultural significance. It's the perfect spot for those who want to enjoy a beautiful, less crowded experience while soaking in the majesty of one of the world's greatest natural wonders. Secret Desert Oasis. Tucked away in Arizona's vast deserts, you might not expect to find an oasis of lush greenery and flowing water. Yet, if you know where to look, there are hidden desert oases that seem to defy all logic. One such place is the Secret Desert Oasis, a secluded spring-fed pool surrounded by palm trees and plant life. These kinds of hidden gems are rare, but they exist in various parts of Arizona, particularly in places like the Sonoran Desert, where underground aquifers feed small pockets of life in the arid landscape. Getting to these spots can be tricky, and the only way to find them is by following trail markers or knowing the right people. The oasis is often surrounded by wildlife and offers a serene and peaceful retreat. It's important to note that these areas can be fragile, and access is sometimes restricted to protect the environment. If you're lucky enough to stumble upon one of these secret spots, it's worth taking the time to enjoy the tranquility of nature. Just make sure to respect the land and the wildlife. Biosphere 2. Not many people know about Biosphere 2, a fascinating and eerie experiment in sustainable living located in Oracle, Arizona. Originally designed as a closed ecological system for research, Biosphere 2 was meant to simulate life in space and other off-world environments. It was a futuristic endeavor, completed in the early 1990s, and it housed 8 people inside a self-contained environment for 2 years to study the potential of sustaining human life in isolated environments. While the project had mixed results, Biosphere 2 remains a unique and mysterious location today, with its glass domes, futuristic architecture, and a variety of ecosystems inside. It's now open for tours, offering a glimpse into a very strange chapter of Arizona's history. While the concept of a self-sustaining environment is intriguing, the experiments here didn't always go as planned. Some people joke that it was like the world's first eco-thriller. Still, the science behind it is worth exploring, and it's definitely an off-the-beaten-path attraction. Share your thoughts in the comments, give a thumbs up, subscribe for more awesome content, and have a great day. See you in the next video.